Good morning, traders. This is an update on my swing trade with SPXL. It's a 3 times leveraged ETF. It follows the S&P 500. If the S&P goes up 1%, this goes up 3%. If the S&P goes down 1%, this goes down 3%. So the previous trade to the one that I'm in right now was back here, and I got in after this candle broke the high of this one. It kind of gapped up that day, so I got in around $94, and then I was stopped out over here at $98.50. So that was a decent profit. I have that here on my spreadsheet. I was only trading 5 shares because I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with swing trading these ETFs. But we ended up making a 4.3% return, which on a swing trade with an ETF is pretty good for 1 month. Again, you kind of compare this stuff to a CD and a bank account, something like that, where you might be lucky to get 1 or 2% in the entire year. So if I can beat that, or if I can get close or beat the overall market year after year, then I will keep doing this swing trading. So let's take a look at where we are right now. So my entry was back here on this daily candle for the break of this one, and I got in around 99.26. I believe that's where my position is. I'll show you in just a minute. I'll unlock the platform and you can see where my position and where my stop loss is. This is my plan on this trade. So the idea was basically to enter on this candle, have the stop loss at the low of the previous candle, and then as soon as the price closes above the 50 MA, then I move my stop loss up to the 50 MA. So I was only at risk for the full loss on the very first day, and as soon as the first day ended, my stop loss was moved up to the 50 MA and my risk was reduced significantly. So on the very first day, the risk was $13.44, but you can see that that was reduced quite a lot on the end of the first trading day. And then I just follow the 50 MA up. So let's just take a look at the candles kind of as they're forming and just imagine yourself in this trade, so you get in for the break of this candle and you see a huge push up on the first day. And if you don't have a plan, you might take profit on the very first day and leave a lot of money on the table. But that wasn't my plan. My plan was just to follow the 50 MA up. So that's what I'm doing. And it takes a few days before I'm in the profit. I think, let's see here. I got in on this day, 1, 2, 3. About the 4th or 5th day, I was break even, and then after that, I'm profitable. So you have about 1 week where you could lose money on the trade, and it takes you about a week to get break even on this trade. That's just this particular trade. That's not necessarily going to happen every time, but that's what happened here. And then you see these candles continue to go higher. There was a little pullback here. You might think, uh-oh, this thing isn't going to go much higher. It just broke out over the previous highs. But again, I don't worry about that. I just follow my plan. I just keep moving my stop up little by little. And the thing just keeps going higher and higher. So good thing I didn't stop out. Let's just keep moving forward. And now it looks like it was going to reverse here, but again, it just goes up higher and higher. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to try to read the chart. I'm just following my plan and following this 50 MA. At this point, I'm in the profit. I can't lose. So I just kind of let the price action play out and I do my thing, moving up the stop loss every single day. And you can see things got a little bit choppy here. We had a big pullback. Again, I don't worry about that. Just follow that 50 MA, and then things went higher afterwards. And right now we're getting a little bit of a pullback again. It's inevitable. Eventually the price will come down and stop me out, but I can't lose at this point. And the best thing to do is just stick to the plan and ride this thing out. We may see a pop back to the upside in the future before it comes down and hits my 50 MA. In fact, that's quite likely to happen because even with all of this selling, we're still very far away from the 50 MA, so we can withstand quite a big pullback before things could go higher. So I'm going to unlock the platform now so you can see my position and you can see where my stop loss is on this trade. So as my plan says, I move my stop loss up to the 50 MA every day. It's off by 1 cent. That's just because the price moves throughout the day and things change, but I can fix that right now just by grabbing these bubbles and sliding them. Oops, let me just increase the scale here so it makes it a little bit easier. There we go. Now we are sticking to the plan 100%. We have the stop loss at the 50 MA line. You can see my position is down here at 99.26. There's where my original stop was up. So we are already up more than 1 times our risk. And we're going to definitely finish even higher because no matter what happens from this point on, even if this thing just keeps coming down day after day, this 50 MA is going to continue to move higher until the price stops it. So I'm just going to make more money as this trade continues, even if the worst case scenario happens and this just keeps coming down and stops me out in one fell swoop. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, hit the like button. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll get back to you. As always, go into every single trade, whether it be a day trade or a swing trade, have a plan, stick to your plan no matter what. Take your stop losses when they get hit, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.